In a modern world where we have developed life-saving medicines, technologies that can take us to another world, our transportation options have evolved from horse to a vehicle with moving wheels. But in this modern age, there is a man, an alpha man, that chooses the horse.
Oh, you can't be in here without your shirt on. You don't have a shirt.
You know what? Yeah. Somebody said that earlier. You might not know this. I'm actually wearing a muscle shirt.
That chooses not to wear shoes. That chooses spears. The Liver King lives a primal, natural lifestyle, and his body is built like a caveman. All from liver and his ancestral supplements that you can buy right now for $124. He is known for attaining this caveman physique from pure hard work, consistency, and raw meat. And of course, this natural primal lifestyle.
Oh, Liver King, you're on steroids. You're on PEDs.
I didn't touch the stuff, don't touch the stuff, right? Question has always been, do you take steroids? Do you take PEDs? The answer to that is no. I've always told the truth, I still tell the truth.
And in no way need any type of enhancement type drugs that would give him this kind of advantage because he's got liver, supplements, and throwing spears on his side.
I've done steroids, and yes, I'm on steroids, monitored and managed by a trained hormone clinician.
Well, do you even eat liver, sir, or is that a lie too?
You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel where my thoughts might offend you because we're on the internet, and for some reason, when someone says anything on the internet, someone will take offense to that. And recently, the Liver King is offending many men that licked his butthole, bought a bunch of liver, ate it raw, and then bought his supplements, all to find out they have been lied to. Today, we are talking about the recent exposed Liver King and his fallen kingdom. As I don't know much about him, so I wanted to look into it, observe his content, laugh at it, and then look at his apology video after he got caught, and then laugh some more. So, let's go. So Liver King is an alpha, primal male hunting his meat with a spear that many young men looked up to. Please let it be the young men. Grown men, please do not tell me you looked up to a man that rides a horse through Walmart.
If you don't mind, we're gonna have to ask you to go.
You know what? I do mind.
Because if you did, I have so many questions. The one, why? Liver King has said many times he achieved his massive gains from living this natural primal lifestyle, and anyone who doesn't believe that he doesn't take any type of growth hormone just doesn't work hard enough, and that's a self-limited belief. Which is why they don't believe him, because they just doubt themselves and they think that they can't attain it. Therefore, they don't think that someone like him could attain it.
So this is what I say to people that make this accusation. If you don't believe this is possible, then I suggest that you take that self-limiting belief, you put that in a box and you bury that next to all your embarrassing and don't open your mouth about it.
Well, a YouTuber has had enough of the king and decided to take him down with the truth. More Plates, More Dates posted an hour-long video showing emails to all his watchers that he claimed the Liver King sent an unnamed coach in the year 2021, where he shared his goal was to come up with a scheme, a character, if you will, called the Liver King, and allegedly admitted to spending over 10,000 American dollars a month on enhancement drugs. He didn't say much at first. After all this came out, people did see him running away from the topic. But finally, he came out with the classic YouTuber apology, Primal Edition.
Primals, I'm making this video to apologize.
That we will look at soon. Because now it's time to laugh at someone who lied to their whole ass audience and got caught. So let's get primal. So like I said, I don't know much about the Liver King, except that he lives a very primal lifestyle, so primal that he went to Africa or something and posed with a bunch of African kids and used it as his banner for YouTube. Fucking primal. Love this gentleman's face. He doesn't understand why this odd man wearing cargo shorts and a multicolored headband stole their bow and arrow and is now taking a picture with them. The man right next to him could be used as a meme with the caption, "What the fuck is happening?" This guy? That is a facial expression of joy. Honestly, none of them look too happy for this. Okay, so I don't know what time it is where you are. It's time for dinner for me because I love meat and I know Liver King with the name like that loves meat too. So I'm very excited because he invited me over. So what are we having?
And so now this is what Liver King is having for dinner. I got lamb shanks. I got a whole
I know you're a caveman, sir, but you don't have to throw shit at me.
Feast protein shake. I got raw bone marrow, raw testicle, raw liver. This is called the King Special. If you can't do this, get yourself a bottle of King to dominate in life.
Are you selling me supplements at dinner? And what did he say? I can dominate life with just that supplement?
Dominate in life. I got a skillet of kidney. I got carbs. I got tzatziki sauce. And I got the Liver King bar. And this is what the Liver Kings have for dinner today, Liver King.
I know who you are. You don't have to speak in first person as you tell me what we're having and then end it with your name.
Okay.
So I don't know why, but I do find it funny that his whole shtick is natural, Mother Earth, barefoot, raw meat, but he has a private chef.
Primals need to know how hard Liver King Chef Lionel works on Saturday.
I'm Liver King Chef Lionel.
Sir, next thing you're gonna tell me is that you had someone else go hunt that bobcat that is laying across your table. Was it the African kids? Was it little Chiwambu? He lied about steroids. Why wouldn't he lie about this? I hope he paid them. So not only does the chef cook for him, but he promotes his supplement as well.
Testicles and bone marrow, because that's what you need to kick ass in life. If you don't want to eat those raw, do yourself a favor and be sure to get yourself a bottle of King.
Liver King has 9 ancestral tenets that he follows, and you can follow too, so that you can survive in this modern world. The key to unlocking a robust, long life lies in our evolutionary past. Our DNA has evolved for over 2.5 million years, and our bodies adapted in the extreme conditions. The ways of our ancestors, the ways that Liver King has lived for the last 20 years, are better known as the 9 ancestral tenets. And I know you're at the edge of your seat wondering, what are these 9 ancestral tenets that I need to know, because this is a modern world and I'm trying to survive. Sleep, eat, move, connect, cold, sun, fight, bond, shield. One thing, well, 2 things. He did not mention steroids in there.
I'm on steroids.
2, what is shield? The 4th ancestral tenet is shield because we need to avoid danger, just like our early ancestors did. But instead of running from lions, nowadays we run from seed oils, excessive Wi-Fi, EMFs, and man-made poison. I forgot. While I was researching him, he says Wi-Fi is toxic.
Do you know how many EMF routers, modems, cell phones, and other devices that are trying to poison us?
I am not here to debate about Wi-Fi being toxic, but also doesn't he fly a private jet? Isn't that toxic or something? I have no idea. I'm not one of those environmentalist people, but I do hear that jets are supposed to be extremely toxic, maybe just for the environment, and that doesn't matter as long as it's not toxic to him. Anyway, I just find it so funny that he's staying in this like 5-star expensive hotel.
And we are in the city of Las Vegas, in a high-rise on the 33rd floor that goes up to 60.
But to shield himself from all the toxic Wi-Fi and whatever else, they sleep on the floor in a tent.
We got a cave here. We got an EMF shielding tent that we sleep in.
Who the fuck would believe anything he says? He knows damn well his big ass, his big, tight, muscular ass is sleeping in that bed. Who the fuck's gonna stay in there and then sleep in a tent? I don't believe anything he says. And I am flabbergasted if anyone ever did. He seems like a cartoon character, and your girl watches a lot of cartoons. If you didn't know and you're new to the channel, I am a cartoonologist. So now you're probably wondering who that woman is in the videos. That is Muscle Mommy or Lion Mom or whatever. What is his name? Liver Queen. His Liver Queen. Liver King has a liver queen who says nothing in the videos. It drives me crazy. Like as they walk through the desert.
I believe that men and women are not created equal. That's why a man is called a man and a woman is called a woman.
Silent. She will just walk and stare at him with this half-assed smile the whole time. Every single video.
Primals want to know how hard Liver King works on Saturday. Liver King out.
Silent.
Primals need to know how hard Liver King works on Saturday. Liver King out.
What is the purpose of her there? To make you look like a king? She looks awkward, uncomfortable, and waiting for you to be done so that she can get out of this weird position, which is the worst position to be in. This? You want me to believe she likes laying like this? Look at her arm.
Primals need to know how hard Liver King works on Saturday.
Not only is the wife seemingly just seems like this whole video is awkward for her and she looks uncomfortable, but the kids look like they don't want to be on camera either.
Primals, Liver King is here with the entire pride. Connected, we're getting the bond in the most environment. Take a look.
Looking a lot like they're giving off the vibes of those African kids. A whole lot of I don't want to be here. I love the one when they are walking through a casino while their dad is bicep curling. You think your parents are embarrassing, but does your parent walk around Vegas shirtless, bicep curling, pretending he's a caveman embarrassing? And I love, absolutely am just obsessed when he met Hasbullah and the little man had the same vibe as everyone else who meets Liver King.
Don't forget that, I'm coming for you.
I told you, who let him out of the wild? Rigby, he damn sure would eat you.
Yeah!
So now that we know more about Liver King and how his physique is attained naturally through this primal lifestyle and of course his supplements, let's check out his apology video where he says, actually none of that is true. I take steroids. So the video starts out by him making sure that we all know that he's rich.
Before social media, I was rich and anonymous, and after social media, I'm still rich.
Liver King never expected to gain a huge following, and it's really a confusing and complicated topic, at least for him.
But no longer anonymous, and I never expected this kind of exposure in the public eye. It's been tricky as fuck.
What's tricky about saying you do or you don't take steroids? People asked you several times. It's yes or no question. It's not tricky. It's a one-word answer. You know this. You're a caveman. You guys are good at it. So like I showed you in the beginning, he reveals that he did and is currently taking steroids, but then the reason he lied was because Liver King was an experiment. And bonus, to protect us.
Liver King, the public figure, was an experiment to spread the message, to bring awareness to the 4,000 people a day who kill themselves.
What the f does that have to do with anything? He literally hit us with the, I did it for you. I'm trying to protect you because I know you guys are all super and depressed. So I lied about how you can look like me.
The 80,000 people a day that try to kill themselves are people are hurting at record rates with depression, autoimmune, anxiety, infertility, low ambition in life.
I created the ancestral supplement line so you can all pay me money to help you.
This is my fight. This is why I exist.
Why? So when they don't attain that physique, they get even more depressed? I'm just trying to figure out the logic here, Liver King. If you could help me out with this. And look at this expression. He doesn't even look like he believes his own shit. All he knows at this time is that
I'm still rich.
And he needs to make this video because his PR people told him, might be a good idea to do this so you can keep partying in the pool with your Viking helmet on. So if you guys want to watch the whole 6-minute apology video, I recommend it. It's kind of funny. But that's pretty much the whole video. He was taking responsibility for all the lies. But then in the same breath, he says that he convinced himself that he's not a competitive bodybuilder, so what's the big deal?
I've convinced myself that this had nothing to do with the ancestral message. I convinced myself that I'm not a competitive athlete of any kind, so who the fuck am I cheating?
The people you told to buy your supplements, sir? And your lifestyle. Just to be clear, I know many bodybuilders that aren't running through the woods with spears, eating bobcats, and taking pictures with little African kids who are quite bigger than the Liver King. Why? Come here, come look. Steroids. I will say this though, many people do not care if you take steroids, especially in the fitness industry. At this point, I'm more shocked when people say they don't take steroids. People care that you are telling others that you're natural, selling supplements and a lifestyle while explicitly lying to your audience about steroids. It wouldn't have been a big deal if he just told the truth. But at the end of the day, he most definitely puts in work. Steroids or not, you can't get like this without having some type of dedication, consistency, and great work ethic. Steroids won't give you that, but it does give you a bigger and leaner look. I also have to say, with the amount of drugs he's on and his liver still going strong, he truly is the Liver King. Anyway, that is the Liver King. Has his kingdom fallen? I don't know. I'm sure people will still follow him. But it will be very interesting to see if he rebrands and starts telling people there's steroids in my supplements. So now you can look like me. I don't know if he can do that. I think it's illegal, but who cares? It's for the game. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget your daily alpha roar. Yeah! And of course, don't forget to subscribe. And in Liver King words, Michelle out.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
No. You guys can't be in here. That's it. You guys are small. I'm not having a little dog step all over me. Damn it, Butters!
You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Ooh, I've been on the flex since flex zone. Neighborhood all in your eardrums.